kind of walked around the neighborhood and made stops into the club and stuff, so you would know they do not allow weapons inside the club. And the owners are reputed to probably be mafia, at least one of them. You know, it's a couple guys that they reopened this place recently in the last 6-8 months, and they're trying to recreate the vibe of a famous club from the 20s that was in LA, of the same, you know, it was the Pink Hound Club in LA that was famous. It was like, you know, think of it like a Studio 54 in New York.
You mean 1920s or 2020s?
2020s.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they do have bouncers there that are armed and armored, and guns are not allowed in the doors.
Okay. Well, let's leave the toys here.
Yeah.
It's not like you're not. I mean, dear is, hey, if anyone fucks with us, you can.
True. The last time we went in there, they told us we couldn't have our guns. Stupid. But we could just leave them here. It's locked.
On the table, you have Highlander's gun. Havoc left his gun there. You have the 2 pistols that you took off the bodies, and the carbon fiberglass, whatever, 1-shot. The shotgun that you grabbed from, or the shotgun that Tess grabbed from Nikolai, is basically just a polymer 1-shot hand cannon.
We should at least keep one in the car, just at least
that's a good idea. Why don't we take like, I want to take my rattle gun and my heavy pistol and stick them in the boot of the car, and you know, I think, you know, not going into the club with weapons is one thing, but not driving around Night City with weapons. That's kind of, you know, a bit silly. Hey, maybe we can even meet someone who might want to buy some drugs. We can sell the buttload. Should we carry it with us in the boot?
Yeah, we'll leave it in the car. Is it okay?
Sorry.
If we leave our guns in your car? It's safe, right?
You're asking Shibu?
Yeah, Shibu. Probably.
Probably.
That's good enough answer for me.
Plan then. Hey, and do you think we should, you know, invite anyone else to come with us?
Who are you thinking?
Well, the last time she was out with us, Tess was a bit of a laugh. What do you think? Maybe get Royal to come along.
I'm like, nah. I look around everyone. He's really high, isn't he?
Yeah, let's just stick to the group of 5 here. The Fab 5.
Okay. There's only 4 of us.
Havoc.
Havoc's not coming, is he?
2, 3. Oh.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, I'm not crazy. Let's go.
Alright.
Sorry. Sending private messages. Okay, so as you go out into the hall, oops. You see Tess and Royal are just opening the door to his place, and Royal steps out and like motions you guys to come over there. So hey, we were just about to come grab you guys, come over and talk to you.
Oh, fuck.
So, are we here?
Yeah, we'll go to, he opens the door and gestures you in, so now you're in Royal's apartment.
Swanky. Pretty swanky. Royal!
Oh, man, I love the apartment. It's so swanky. It's beautiful, Royal.
Yeah, it's
I take
lush.
a seat.
This is lush. Pal,
everyone, before you go ahead.
No. Sure.
Everyone, give me a perception check. Human perception. If you don't have it, then it's just empathy. I'm sorry, not human perception, just straight perception. So if you don't have anything extra, it goes against your intelligence.
I spent my RP on taking a 1 level of perception because you ask us to roll it a lot.
Man,
So,
I'm not getting very good rolls tonight.
Oh, did you want to purchase? You're
Is
saying
that
you
okay?
wanted to raise stats?
Yeah, is that okay? Just the skills perception because I've used it a lot and you know I never actually
Yeah,
use
I'm
it.
sorry. I actually meant to start the session with that question. If you guys want to do that, moments like this are definitely the time to do that, like our downtime when we're regrouping between extraordinary circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
So you have enough to go to.
So what
One
I've done
higher?
is what I had enough to go 1 higher on marksmanship and to get 1 level of perception because if I'm right, I had marksmanship of 4, and so it would have cost me 40 to go to 5 and
Correct.
10 to get 1 in perception, and I had 58 total IP of general with 2 separate brawl IP and of course reputation, which is to one side.
Right. Yeah. Did you mark it on your sheet already?
I have done. If there's any issue, I can take it back off. If it's
No, that's fine. Just
cool.
definitely, I want to know. So you purchased 1 in perception.
1 in perception, and I've upped my marksmanship to 5 since I had been using it. I figured that made sense.
Okay. Shibu, did you want to up any stats? Did we lose Shibu? Oh no.
It's how much to move something from one thing? It's
So if you don't have any, if you don't have a skill yet, it costs 10 IP points to buy the first level, 10 IP points to go from 1 to 2, 20 IP points to go from 2 to 3, 30 IP points to go from 3 to 4, etc., etc. Drez, Miz, you guys have been tracking how much I've doled out?
We have, but I don't think we have enough. It's every play session, right? You give us, or is it just when you add, like when we do something?
It's both.
Okay.
In the recaps or session planning,
Yeah.
I'll generally post what I gave out as a group at the end. During the game, I'm always handing it out left and right, and I never remember. I very rarely remember to actually write any of that down. So I just try to remember when I take notes at the end of the session,
Yeah.
which are always
T-Rez
incomplete.
got one. You guys, I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Let me find. You have +2 from last session.
Yeah, I thought he
and
said.
then we got 15 for the whole thing.
Yeah, everyone got 15 from last session plus whatever I gave out.
Gotcha.
During the game.
I wrote yours down because you don't really take notes.
I had 2 AP for Miz and 2 AP for Drez, and then yeah, I think that was because of the talking.
That's fine. And sometimes, like, if I give you a specific IP, you have to count it in that stat. Like, if I say you've been, you made some really great, terrible persuasion rolls, give yourself 2 IP in persuasion, you can only count that 2 IP to buy the next level of persuasion.
Copy.
But if I just give you 15 general, you can use that wherever.
Gotcha.
You
not
can't
in
raise.
reputation.
Right, you can't spend to build reputation. That only happens when something amazing happens that people see.
Okay.
And you can't up your base skills with purchases.
Okay. With that, I don't think we have enough for what exactly I want. Yeah, not yet, at least.
Okay.
I'm just slightly less oblivious than I was before. What's going on? Yeah.
And you got a 12 for your perception. Give that
Yeah.
a +1 because you're a little amped on this stuff. So you're 13. Okay. So Shibuya and Miz really noticed that Grant's dressed kind of nicer than he usually is. He's like got his full 3-piece suit on. You know, it's ties fully, got a full Windsor knot tie tack in. It's like this really sharp, kind of glossy brown tweed. He's looking very sharp today. And where is Tess? What happened to Tess? Where did Tess go? Oh my god. Tess is showered, changed, and seems like she's in sweatpants and a t-shirt, kind of curled up on the couch, watching the Power Sharks, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
GM, do I like perceive it would be a good time to tell him that I think he looks nice, or do I perceive not?
Yeah, you can tell him he looks nice.
Alright, hey Grant, you look great. Really nice suit.
Give me a human perception check. If you don't have human perception, then it's against empathy. Okay. He looks at you kind of funny, like he's taken off track. You mentally derailed his focus, but he's like, thanks. You're looking well about the same. I guess you guys need some new clothes, I reckon, but thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm a little distracted.
No. Just surprised to see you all dressed up. Looks nice.
Yeah. So listen, why don't you guys come in? Can I get you a beer or anything? Glass of
Yeah.
water?
Took some
beer.
water.
I would love a beer. Thank you so much, Royal.
Okay, great. Yeah, guys, just have a seat at the table. So Tess kind of told me what happened. What the fuck, guys?
Highlander, you want to take care of this one?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, Royal, it was. You see, it's like this. There we were, thinking that we were trying to track down the, what was going on with all these properties for, as Rex was talking to us about, and you were talking to us about, and of course, who do we bump into? But the charming Tess. And the next thing we know, she decides that we had slightly annoyed her. Is it friend? Is it boss?
The charming Tess.
Oh, sorry, I think she's very charming. But she talked about some serious shit. But I was getting ahead of myself. And
Awesome.
anyway, so we went to this place to check out the drop house, and what do you know? It's got some nasty drug dealers in it who proceeded to try and, we took the careful, softly approach, but that didn't really work. So, yeah, shit down, and as you've heard, it's happened. But I'm glad to say we all got out in one piece. So we are actually just about to go head out and let off some steam in the Pink Hound and possibly have a look around there, see.
And that's the story.
Hey.
Always.
And then we just went in, and then we heard, he was getting attacked, so we just gotta look out for your buddy, right? Looking around everyone, right? Anyone?
Erez, it's the Met.
I killed someone. Oh, it was an accident.
It's okay, Shibuya.
Wow. Just like taking this all in. Okay, so listen, these little drug labs, they they pop up all over the place. We didn't know there was anyone running out of there. Last we knew, that place was just a typical squat where people were staying. We didn't know anyone had been making product out of there. You grabbed a bunch of this shit?
Well, what about that kid we found?
Tess pipes up, says, "I'll take care of the kid."
Tess, I actually
Like,
wanted to
kind of
talk to you about
briskly.
that because I feel some need to put some bank behind looking after the kid. Call it sentimentality or whatever you like. So whatever you're going to do, I'd like to know because I would like to make sure that she's taken care of. And I want to whisper to her, and thanks for saving my ass.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is not going to go well.
You can add a 5 to it.
Add a 5 to it. Okay. So that's persuasion is cool plus. Okay, so our cool is 7, 4, 11, so plus 16. Okay. Oh.
Sure, roll another d10.
You got it.
Let's do that.
natural 10. I know.
Oh, sorry. That's not meant to be 100.
D100.
Ah,
Nice try.
Yeah,
Nice try.
Yeah, D10. So yeah, that's
this
that.
GM's on top of things.
That macro didn't work. The confused DM macro didn't work.
That's fine. So
9.
a 29. So Tess, like, she peels her attention away from the screen for a second, and she looks like she's gonna take the sucker out of her mouth and give you a piece of her mind, and then she stops, has that split second of reconsideration. You can kind of see the emotion well up in her eyes, and she's like, you know what, I should be thanking you. We could have got really killed back there, and we ended up saving this girl, so thank you, and I appreciate it. And yeah.
I whisper under my breath, God, I feel like a dick now. Fuck.
I see that.
She isn't talking to me yet. I don't know. I'll take her down. There's Father Pedro at the mission. Or maybe I don't want to give her over to the LDS, but I'll figure out how to get her taken care of. And yeah, I mean, if you want to give me money, I'm not gonna say no.
As I say, I feel some responsibility. And hey, as for thanking me, consider, as far as I'm concerned, we're kind of family now. I haven't really got any family except the one people in this room, so never mention it again. It's okay. Yeah. I probably ought not see the girl. Last time she saw me, some people say I have a tendency to appear a little bit, how do you say, crazy, or.
You're fucking scary, dude. But for some reason,
well,
I like you. So yeah, we don't need to talk about it again.
Okay, but I'd like to make sure she's all right, and I don't want to scare the shit out of her. So keep me in the loop with you, and
yeah, I mean, she's in Grant's bedroom now, sleeping, and
Okay, I'll make sure not to make too much noise. Thanks, Tess.
She rolls her eyes and looks at Shibu.
Tiptoes. So we gotta be quiet. There's a kid. Sleep it.
So, yeah.
I'm sorry. So Grant continues. So, okay, the little girl me and Tess will sort out. listen, Rex doesn't like drugs, especially that kind of shit going on in the neighborhood. So
Gotcha.
I'm you know, I'm not shedding any tears over these speedheads getting fucked up. I'm a little worried that a couple people were leaving after this, but you know, Tess said she gave the guy some money, and they just look like, you know, regular street junkies, no one that she knew. So, you know, what can we do? What happened. Life goes on. Did you try some of this drug, Highlander? Is that you seem a little edgy, man? You all right?
Oh, edgy. I'm rocking it on another level. Oh, sorry, I've got to talk with a whisper. So, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good shit. It's good shit,
He's
man.
also
It's,
drunk.
It's better than the synth coke I've been tooting. And don't worry, I entirely understand what you're saying about Rex. So we can always try and move it uptown, somewhere to get those corporate fucks. Because you know this is good shit. But you know, we don't want to fuck people up around here with any of our vitamin.
Oh yeah, give it to the rich.
Give it to the rich. Yeah, maybe they'll you know, go fucking crazy. Although I don't know what everyone's saying about it. It's fucking good stuff.
Well, you did pinch a little bit. You didn't do the full load like you. Just a sample.
It sounds to me like a bit of a chat. Are you trying? Okay. Well, Royal, when I have a chance, I'll have to do a proper bump from the sounds of it. But yeah.
All I'm saying is, if you were to do anything like that, then I would definitely clear it through Rex first, because, like it or not, shit goes down in his neighborhood, then he makes the call on it. Are we agreed on that? Understood? And he kind of levels his eyes at everyone in the room.
So what are we supposed to do with the drugs?
Wait. We can take it ourselves, or we could move it uptown, and that wouldn't step on Rex's toes, would it, now?
Personally, I wouldn't recommend either. I'd say dump it down the toilet, flush it, and forget it. But you know, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. You're all adults, or at least I think you are.
It's what my passport says.
What, that you're an adult?
Yeah, it said something about that anyway. Something
Oh.
like adult.
Okay. It says it on mine
Adult,
too.
maybe.
I think it's on the driver's
I don't know
license.
what it is. To be fair, I don't think it's a real passport. It's just what got me into the country. I don't want to talk about that too much. Yeah, okay. So, do you want to come and join? I mean, you're looking snazzy, fella. Do you want to come and join us in the Pink Hound? Talking to Royal.
So, well, okay. Besides this shit that went down, like, at where was it? Carpenter Place.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
sorry, I
the
forget the
place.
address.
That's right. It is indeed. Oh. Okay. I'm looking at the wrong map. Shit.
Harrison Lane, 2544 Harrison Lane. So besides that, did you guys figure anything else out? Tess was telling me that Reed over at Last Mile was offered a buyout as well. That the print shop is closed now.
Yeah. Marty or Murray or some motherfucker with that name. Kevin Sensky.
Yeah, I remember
Presidio
Marty.
District.
Someone yelled at me out the door. Marty!
Yeah, I think it's because they thought we were driving a DeLorean or something.
Maybe.
No, so we got down to this idea that there's a company called I've got something up my nose now. Affirmative Action in 3176 East 6th Street. They're the private security that run out. They're like, you know, that development area. I'm really sorry, Royal. It's been a long day and I've forgotten the name of the.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Street.
What was that? I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, anyway.
He laughs. Yeah, I know affirmative action. When I was coming up, I took a few freelance jobs from there. They're jokers mostly, but 6th Street, that's the address you had. That was back in the war, man. They're over at they're uptown now.
Okay. Well,
they're at Leavenworth and Geary.
Leavenworth and Gary.
He tells you the address.
Okay. And so this Kevin Sensky of, is it Mirai in the Presidio district? I have some. It's a bit of a wild idea about how we deal with this, but you know, instead of this faffing about flapping here and there, Chambers, we should be going and finding the man who knows something about it, and maybe having a look-see on his system, or you know, if Havoc was here.
Remember that when we were at the print shop, I ran into that. I ran into this one employee. He said that the place was closed. Lickety split. Here's a 20. Take it easy. It was
on a Wednesday.
It was opened last Tuesday. It's really quick.
Yeah, Grant's like. To be honest with you, that was news to me too. I didn't even notice.
And we what's the guy's name? Mary. I look at Highlander. Marty. That's it.
Yeah, old Marty Epstein. He ran that place for like 2 years. He's been there.
Can we?
One of the.
Do you know where he lives? Curious. That's weird. Probably nothing, right? But you know.
Yeah, we can follow up on that.
So also, Royal, as the construction site, there was, you know, some boring equipment, and I don't mean it wasn't very interesting. I mean it was like, you know, for drilling big fucking holes, and a comm tower, and it just seemed to be a little bit, well, they're not to make an awful lot of sense. So that's something else we were going to follow up, but we kind of got sidetracked when you know, what we thought was in a sort of squat turned out to be a hotbed for a bunch of fucking drug dealers.
Did you see me slice that one guy Highlander? It was like.
Oh yeah, it's like
Swiss cheese. Well, not Swiss cheese.
I was thinking it was like cutting one of those steaks.
Yeah. Oh, grody.
Was it Havoc who shot that guy's prick off?
I think so. Oh, that was good laughs.
Oh, I'm really, you know, has anyone got any more food? Sorry.
Yeah, Grant gestures to his fridge. He says, "Help yourself."
Oh, you're a lifesaver, man. Thank you.
Then just go look.
You open the fridge, and he's pretty well stocked with a variety of, you know, moderate food. There's some like frozen dinners and some seitan and some algae cakes and some kibble, the good kibble.
Nice. I just take an algae cake and start just eating it, not cooking it, just eating it raw.
Okay.
Oh, good shit. That's the spot.
Good quality bachelor protein food type stuff.
I remember we were going to go to the Pvnk, right? Shubu, what time do we need to be there to be, I do air quotes, cool?
You want to be there earlier than midnight.
Okay.
Okay, so
What about construction?
It's like 11:30ish now. I'm sorry, Ms.
About the construction site, I was just like reminded about that. Remember we wanted to go back at night?
Yeah, you guys were there during the day. you met Rex in front of his place, and this park was across the street from
Right.
it. And Rex said, "Yeah, like this just popped up this morning. It started happening," and he was, he just kind of shook his head like, "What the fuck? All that and now this."
I mean,
I mean-
we could go there, but
You-
is it
you
going to
could
have
just-
music?
I mean, we could just like drive by and see what the activity is
That's
at
true.
night.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Hey.
true.
Away the
Hey,
music.
drive-by.
Well,
That sounds fun.
no, you're gonna keep your weapon in the trunk only. Got it?
Yeah, because we're still
you
going.
mean keep my weapon in my kilt? Hey.
Shiba, do you got some more candy? I wanna. You got a lollipop, maybe a lozenge. Maybe like something.
So it's just, yeah, suck on. Here you go.
Thank you.
Do you think Shibu? Do you think we could like drive by there real quick and take a peek out the windows?
Thanks, Shiba.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, if you want to.
Okay, cool. Is everyone cool with that?
Yeah,
Royal-
I'm cool with anything right now.
Roy, are we good here?
Yeah. So listen, just like I said, just you guys are gonna do what you want to do, but I don't want to. I don't want to be messing around with drugs. I know Rex doesn't, so you guys figure that shit out. But use your heads, not your I don't know what the fuck you would call it.
Your noses?
Your noses, exactly. Thank you, Ms. I'll fill him in on what's going on, and like I said, me and Tess, we'll take care of the little girl and figure out what to do about her. Yeah, just be safe. Maybe try to be a little less bombastic in your investigations. Remember, Rex wanted you guys out because I'm a little too visible in the neighborhood. You start making yourselves too visible, it's kind of going to defeat the purpose.
Copy.
Understood. I think, Chamber, we will maybe I'll try and do a bit of the old brain dance, but tonight is about just playing booty shake and maybe a little bit of a drive-by, but which we may not with not like clip clop clip clop clip clop bang clippity clop as we did it in the old country. I mean, what was I saying? Are we ready to roll?
I get up. Okay, we'll keep it easy, Royal. Take this guy with us. Come on, you big lug. Come on.
Yeah, let's.
So, where are you going?
We want to go
Pink hand.
to the pecan, but first, I thought we were going to do drive-by by the construction.
gonna-
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Drive by the construction site.
Hey, Shibu.
I think Shibu. I made a Shibu's cab.
Nice.
Do you have that in
Mhm.
your
The apartment is... Oh, it's...
You're able to move it around and stuff?
Oh, that's so
Alright,
cool.
Probably even rotate it.
So you're
Nice.
driving by the construction site?
Yeah, we are. Going to the Pink Hound.
Okay. So
So are we doing a drive-by of the construction site?
Yeah, we're just gonna see what happens, right? Shibu, can you drive by?
Yeah.
We just want to see what's
Are
happening.
we doing a drive-by or
No.
just a look-see
Just a
drive-by?
look-see. Yeah, just a look-see.
look-see.
Why are we calling it a drive-by? That's
all right, give me 2 minutes. I have to
Yeah.
take a quick potty break.
Yep.
Be right back.
okay.
That's a good idea.
And pause the game.
Keep saying drive by because I mean like I want to drive by it like
I know.
like.
I know. I love it. I have the recording going, so I forgot to do it probably 5-10 minutes in, but we got the gist of everything's going on. Yeah, I'll be RB too, real quick. Grab myself a beer here.
I did.
I'm back. Sorry.
If he's back.
All right.
Is everyone back?
Yeah, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you drive by. It's a little after 11:30 ish. The construction site. There's a like a little portable guard booth set up there. There's a light above it. There's a couple lights in the cordoned off construction area. There's, like the yellow blinking construction lights. There's a couple just floodlights around the area. You see a guy sitting in the guard booth in that same affirmative action, the gray kind of rent-a-cop outfit. He's just got his head forward. He occasionally raises it, looks around. Everyone give me perception checks.
Okay. Man.
Okay. Yeah, everyone, you do notice, are you stopping at all, or are you just literally just slow rolling by?
Hey, Shubu, can we get where they can't see us? Park for a little bit. I just want to see what's going on. Do we want to park or want to go by? Which one?
Yeah, I mean, like, let's drive past it and
We're
then
going to
compare
park
notes on what we saw.
fast, and then we can park. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Shubu's driving,
Okay, I mean,
so
yeah, as you roll by, you notice this guard booth is set up. It wasn't there this morning or this afternoon. You do notice kind of the movement of shadows inside the cordoned off area, so it looks like there's people moving around, but no heavy equipment is moving. They're shut down for the night.
Okay.
you saw there was people inside, or like where they're like rope.
I mean, there were lights.
Gotcha.
You definitely saw there were floodlights. There was these pile driving equipment, the boring equipment.
Okay.
It's pretty tall. It's like 30, 40 foot tall mechanical equipment.
Okay.
And there are floodlights attached to the top of it that shine down. So the area was lit. There's a lot of, bright light and sharp shadow. And then all these like the yellow construction lights everywhere, and you notice like maybe you catch a glimpse of someone, but it's more like you see the shadows being cast very sharply by all these different light sources.
Hey, man, I didn't see that before. The guard post must be really heavy duty.
Do you think we can sneak in there? Pop around the back or something? Sneaky.
I mean, what's around the
close
back? I mean, we can.
People working in there. Did you see the people like inside under the lights?
Yeah, it looked like they were. What time is it? It's like 12 almost. Huh.
Maybe they're not working. Maybe they're just
Well,
guarding
that one guy was nodding off, so it looks like they don't have any. Well, I don't know that, but he was nodding off.
Wish we had some ears in there.
That's a good idea. I'm not close enough to try and hack their system, so you know, if I want to jack in, I've got to be a bit closer. But hey, you know what we could do?
We
I've got a
do.
burner. I've got an agent. It's a
Mm.
burner. I didn't care if I throw it away. If we could find some way of, like, you know, sneaking it in, dialing up the volume, calling one of the other numbers up from it. Hey, we've got an ear inside. What do you think?
Idea.
Yeah, it's possible to work. Is there a back way?
Miz,
Yeah. Go on.
that definitely sounds like something Miz could do to kind of jury rig. Special ability, hint, hint.
Yeah. I think I
could-
could actually attach some wheels to it, almost like a remote control freaking car.
Now, that is so cool. That is just, yeah, fantastic. Well, here you go. Take my this stuff. Not to be honest with you, I usually forget to even use it. So people always try to call me. I don't know who they are. It's probably actually, I don't know where I got this phone from. So yeah, just use mine.
Do I have to roll or anything, GM?
Yeah, we'll make a roll, but first tell me what your plan is, because I love it already.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna look for basically circular objects, even if we have like bottle caps in the car or whatever. Attach them to the phone, and then just, you know, make a little motor that'll drive and just, you know, start controlling it from my agent.
You could probably take apart and reconfigure the little servo that makes the phone vibrate. You know, the little off-center thingy there.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could
yeah.
probably turn that into a gearbox.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Oh, what you doing there? God, that looks. What are you taking apart? Ah, this is
Could you-
cool.
Miss, could you get it to deliver a program? If I put a program on it, could you get it to like just spam a program to their network?
Yeah, I think I could work on that.
Because what I'd like to do is run was it Pathfinder?
You would have to write that program.
Mm.
Is it some
Highlander.
Is it something I could do? Write a simple Pathfinder program to just check out their internal network remotely, and then when presumably have to get the agent back before I could see.
Yes. Well, you can absolutely
Give it a-
try to do anything.
Okay.
As far as logistics, then yeah, why not? So wait. So first,
Oh, sorry.
Rolling
Rolling
so the
too
plan
quickly.
is, yeah. So the plan is to jury rig this burner agent into like a Micro Machines remote control car. I love it. So Miz, you'll be giving me a jury rig roll, which is you can just press the button on your character sheet. It should roll it correctly.
Great. Kevin,
Wow.
what did I get?
Oh,
Look at you.
Sweet.
23.
So you got your bonus. It's 10 plus 7. 0. Okay, it gave you your bonus D10 already. So 23.
I'm gonna hold it up in the air and just start making like car vroom vroom noises, like.
oh, I'm kind of mesmerized. Wow, that's just so.
So you
But hey, we should.
you put. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go on. I'll say it in a minute.
You pull out your little toolkit. You know, you got a little bag, like a hip sack almost, of tools that you don't leave home without it.
Great.
So you pull out you know, little wire strippers, pliers, a little current tester. You clip the buttons off of Highlander's trench coat, the big plastic buttons.
Okay.
Fashion wheels out of them with some barrettes that Shibu had in the center console of her cab. And you, in record time and wildly successfully make a remote control vehicle out of this agent.
Highlander. See the buttons?
That is so cool. They
Oh.
look better on that than they did on my jacket.
Guys, I
I
got.
put them on backwards so that it could like honor your inside out outfit.
Oh, that is so cool, miss.
Hey,
I just feel like a kid at Christmas.
Highlander, do you have that them drugs on you? A little bit.
Oh, I haven't got that. I've got a couple of bumps of poor quality synth coke. I kind of have, if you want to say that, to hit that.
I was
It's
gonna.
not, it's not them.
I was gonna
That's the
say
thing, but
put a lollipop on our remote control and douse it with the drugs, and then that way if someone finds it they're like, oh, what is that? It's like, oh, there's a lollipop right there. Will he eat it? I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't.
Who wouldn't eat?
Shibu, you got a lollipop?
Well, I mean, I do. I eat lollipops, I find, but I don't know if like guards do.
That's true. That's actually true.
Well, from what Royal said, affirmative action are a bunch of, jokers, so you never know.
True. I apologize. I'm just. Yeah. Okay. Go on. Here we go. Oh, Ms. By the way, that's a beautiful remote control car. Beautiful.
I'm glad you like it.
It's so cool. I would like to try and put this Pathfinder program on it. I'd very much like to keep the roll I've already made, but I'm happy to roll again as well if I have to.
Well, okay, I'll want 3 rolls from you. You can definitely keep
Okay.
the first one.
Oh, thank you.
So 1 is for writing the program for the phone, like on the phone OS. 1 is for you kind of have to write the program for your deck to be able to send and receive. And
Okay.
then 1 is for overall efficacy of functioning.
So
So-
the interface rolls are 17, 11, and 11.
Right. Okay, so you're pretty confident that you wrote a really good little app for the agent for remote activation, but you're when you try to run it through your deck in real time, it's just not working. You try it a couple times and you're like, fuck, I don't know. It seems like you can just hit the app and it'll run on the phone and work like you wanted it to, but you're not able to get that real-time feedback through your deck and through your running. It's just not working.
Shit, what's going on now, Highlander? And
The programming, unfortunately, probably is best done when one is not high as a fucking kite. So I
now,
just can't.
damn it.
Can't crunch the numbers. But it's a
I
good
was
idea.
adding I was adding a +1 to those, by the way, because you're getting a concentration
pig.
boost effect.
Yeah.
So now we
Must
have.
Still blame the drugs.
I'm still in there. Now we have a remote control car. So
We have a remote control car
Yeah. So-
that can do all the things that an agent could do, which
We could do the phone
dial.
call thing.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
Or, filming. Has it got a camera?
Yeah.
it does.
oh
Yeah, we could do like, not just ear in there, but eyes as well.
Yeah.
and how we gonna what's that jingle too? I like that. Can you do it one more time, Highlander?
I forgot what I did now.
That's a good one.
That sounds like the No Limits or something. I had it a long time ago. Classical music, that is.
So how are we gonna do this? Change of plans.
Well, Shibuya, if you want to practice some driving skills, you can throw a little remote control car in there and
Oh,
just listen in.
yes,
That is so cool.
so cool.
Would that be driving?
That would be so dope.
Absolutely. You I mean, you have a natural affinity for driving. You've literally been driving since you were like 4 years old, right? So you it'd be like it'd be like if you were a NASCAR driver and you went to the arcade on a racing game, and
Mhm, right.
you were doing shit that people didn't know the game was capable of.
Sure. I guess we're gonna have to park somewhere.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yubu is gonna drive a little car. I'm so excited.
So you park a block away around the corner.
Yeah. Go down the street and then around the corner, like out of sight of the place.
Okay. Okay. You're walking. That's brilliant. I have these random roll tables for giving me setting stuff, and it's giving me like the of a random table with like 130 things that you could possibly see. It gives me unattended roadworks. The area is barricaded and safety lighted. So yeah, I mean, you walk up and you see the construction site. You hear some car doors. That the sound of car doors shutting from inside the construction area, vehicle doors. There are not a lot of people out on the street. There's just kind of the usual motley assortment of the bums, the street people, the young hoods prowling the night city streets. There's the usual. Nothing seems terribly out of the ordinary. The way the park is laid out, you do have a reasonable blind spot where, like, remember I described there was the kind of big granite outcropping at the corner that was the very noticeable landmark of this park.
Yeah.
So I guess, like, let me move the car just a little. That's as much as I can zoom into the map. So directly across from Royals Place, facing 24th Street, is where the guard booth is. And then that corner turning to Mission Street, there's kind of a section of the park that is in darkness. The rock is interposed between those construction lights and where you are, so there's a deep shadow there. And as you walk up, you see about 60, 70 feet down, you can see a guy standing where there is light again coming from behind him. He is in the affirmative action rent-a-cop uniform, and he's just kind of standing. He'll walk. He's smoking a cigarette or a vape or something. Obviously standing guard over at that end of the park. Everyone give me a stealth roll while we're here.
Okay.
What stat is that?
If you
Dexterity.
don't have it, it would be under Dex, yes.
Okay.
You're trying to hit a 12 or better.
Is it plus your dex plus 5? Is that what is it? 1d10 plus whatever your dex is.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you're all good. Oh wait, I need a roll from Ms. too.
Yeah, I did. It's the 13. I rolled for stealth. I got a 16. She got a 13 because she doesn't have it on her.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, you're all good. You casually stroll into this darkened corner opposite the thing, and no one sees you.
Nice.
All right, Shibu, you're up. Let's see what's in this construction yard. Miz, you got the controller?
Yep, right here.
The guard tower, what kind of setup is that? Is it like a
It's not a tower; it's a booth. So it's, I mean, like,
yeah.
kind of picture. It's just a little bit bigger than a porta potty, but basically that same kind of construction. It's
is it like entirely like visible, or is it like windowed? Like
it's windowed. It's, you know,
okay,
like halfway up.
yeah.
It's solid, and then there's some looks
So
like heavy duty plexiglass windows, and
what I'm
there's a little
thinking
light
is
inside.
if I can get so the entrance next to that guardhouse, what does that look like? It's
That's the kind of drive
okay,
entrance.
yeah.
So that's where all the construction vehicles have pulled
Okay,
in
good.
from the
All right.
street.
So what I'm thinking is if I kind of go along the side of the guardhouse, like so that the little thing is as close to the guardhouse as possible, like anyone looking out the window is not going to see it because it's on the ground.
Sure.
Uh,
Sounds like a reasonable assumption.
and then try kind of like skirt my way around it and then see from there.
Okay. Do you want me to like draw this out? 'Cause I don't have a map specifically for this.
I mean, we can do it theater mind. I don't mind.
Up to you guys.
You can tell Shibu because she's seen it through her eyes, and then yeah, that's
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, let me just try drawing. So here's the street.
Fairly decent like spatial reasoning. So,
This is the street. This is the footpath entrance to the park. That's where a guard is standing. This is the kind of hilly rock formation that is blocking the light. Light source, smaller light sources. This is the guard booth. And here is the kind of driveway. And so these are the boring vehicles. And yeah.
yeah, so the initial idea would be kind of to get around like that way, as close to the little booth, so that to get the angle so no guard inside there would be able to see the thing, and then kind of go towards this side as far away from like the lights as possible, and then see where what I can see and go from there, I guess.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Now he will. 1, 2, 3. Give me 3 rolls on your driving skill.
nice. Nice. Oh no, I didn't see that. Oh no.
So, what was your last roll that you got the fail on?
1 plus, well, my mod is a 15 for driving, but, and then I rolled the d10 for that. It was a 5 for the down.
So you're still at 10 for a total, right?
I would be at 11, I guess. Yeah.
Still beat the guard handily. This guard should be ashamed of how oblivious. So you drive by, and as you round the corner, you take that first left past the guard booth. You drive by it, and the little door is just kind of propped open, and you can see with the camera from the phone that the guy's got a girly magazine, and he's all of his attention is just focused on that magazine. He's flipping the Mylar pages and the cheap
Since he looks
cheap
kind of distracted,
holograms.
if I face it all that way, is there like camera feeds? Are there like monitors in there? Does it look like that kind of setup, or is he just looking out, or is he just like a lookout?
It's hard to tell. I mean, like, I'm trying to think of this. You're 2 inches off the
Down
ground,
on the ground,
looking up at a guy
yeah.
through an open door. I mean, you can see that he's
From
got a
essentially-
magazine open, and you can tell it's a hollow magazine. You can see the light reflecting off the Mylar pages and the kind of hazy, indistinct color that's floating in the air above it lets you know it's one of those hollow mags. Yeah, I would say you don't see any. You can't see any kind of equipment from here. I guess, actually, if you pan down, you do see what looks like a CPU case. It's got a blinking light on the front, maybe like an APC next to it. APS power supply thing.
Am I able to see how like well armed the guard himself is? Like, does he just have like a pistol, or?
He does have a what looks like a submachine gun on a shoulder strap around him. It's kind of tucked to the back. That's all you see.
All right, then I'll kind of, before he gets done with what he's doing, I'll go over here and kind of try to direct it like this way to just kind of get a general idea of what they're doing over here.
You give me a perception check. Great. You see very occasionally like it seems like the same 2 guys in kind of yellow construction vests, reflective gear, whatever, just kind of walking back and forth, and it looks like they're just, Jesus Christ. Sorry, mayhem at my house. They're just cleaning up the site. You know, like one keeps walking back and forth with a broom. They're dragging bags. One guy walks from left to right. He's got like a handful of the plastic fencing netting that you saw around the perimeter. You know, the white and orange construction fencing.
Shiba, you're still in the cab, right? Just on the cell.
No, I thought you were all going up to the corner.
Oh, okay.
So you were like, right.
Yeah, that's what we were saying.
Gotcha.
For sure.
Do you want me to like try to put it somewhere?
Do you see anyone talking to each other
Is there any? Yeah,
about?
maybe. Man, it's weird. What do you see again? What's in there? Some construction working and stuff like that. People.
Yeah, some workers looking like they're just kind of cleaning up.
Man,
some-
just Is there any doors or any like openings? I guess that would. I guess any red flags, because it's a construction place, right? Any red flags to begin with that you saw? Oh.
I think so. Does it look like they're just building whatever they're supposed to be building? This thing?
Okay.
I mean, as far as you can tell,
Yeah.
give me an intelligence roll.
What is my intelligence? I don't think it's a 6.
Watch. Look.
Oh, hey.
Oh, crit.
Nice.
Nice. That is.
Oh,
Nice.
do I roll another one?
Yeah, yeah.
So 26,
35.
35, yeah.
Nice.
You believe wholeheartedly, beyond a doubt, and to the center of your core being, that you don't recognize this as being anything other than a construction site.
Definitely constructing, guys.
What? That's it? That's what? Damn it, guys! Did you hear that? It's just a construction place.
However, you do notice, now that you think of it, you don't recall seeing too many construction workers that seem to have bulletproof vests under their construction vests and sidearms on their hips.
So they're like all armed.
Yeah, you notice that as the construction workers walk back and forth again, and it looks like one's got a sledgehammer and they're working on this fencing. You catch in the glint of the spotlights ahead that there's definitely some steel on their hips.
Guys, we should. What time is it right now? I look at my clock. Or
Around
someone's
midnight.
clock. Okay. There's you said there's 2 construction workers in there. Someone again has to go home. Should we follow them?
Well, I was.
But also, it was
I think I might be slightly crashing because I'm suddenly feeling like I could do with another bump. But
oh yeah, the pink
When are we going to the club?
pink count. I mean, if Shibuya said this is just a construction site, right? Just with guns. I mean, that's not out of the ordinary, is
Well,
it?
You know,
I mean, it's.
we could always sneak in, knock them out, find out what's
What
really going on.
What did Royal just say?
Or what did he just say?
He said not. He said keep a low profile, man, or at least right? No. Yeah, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, they're not gonna catch us.
It's
Come
true.
on.
I mean, that's true. I mean, but what are you thinking, Highlander?
It would
You're
be
just gonna
quite
walk
fun.
through the
That's what I'm
front door
thinking.
and say, "Hi, my name's Highlander."
No, I was
just-
thinking we could sneak in and then put the on them. You know what I'm saying?
You have this remote control spying device
Right.
It'd be easy.
already in the enemy camp.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do
true.
we think about just driving around a little bit more, seeing if we can hear any conversations or see more things out of the ordinary?
Oh yeah, it does have audio to it, right? Yeah, it's just a bug planted. Doesn't need to go anywhere. Hey Shibuya, can you kind of plan it where nobody can really find it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, kind of get it to this little, like, find a little corner between like the guard booth and this stuff, and see if I can kind of tuck it against the guard booth out of the way.
Sounds good to me.
And then we could always just check it, move it back out here to look around, etc.
I was just getting overexcited. Sorry.
No, that was an exciting time when she started putting the little car together. I was Floored.
Oh, I felt
Floored.
like Christmas. All those Christmases I missed out.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're thinking like right here, ish,
Yeah.
that area.
Okay.
Okay. Give me.
Here.
Give me 2 more driving rolls. Oh, you ace it. You know, it's alarming how easy Shibuya makes it look. Because I mean, you remember playing those racing games on your agent, and you would basically
yeah.
get frustrated and throw it against the wall after level 3. Shibuya is the person that would be on the leaderboard high score for the entire country with this kind of driving. You trundle this little micro machine up and wedge it at what you're estimating is both a fairly concealed position and yet advantageous to your purposes, near the foot of the guard booth. You notice that it has been placed on. There's a couple cinder blocks under it as kind of a plinth, a little riser for it to sit on, where it was leveled out, and you just kind of wheel the agent under the corner of that, so it's tucked away discreetly. And yeah, I mean, audio-wise, you're getting. You just hear the occasional sounds of those 2 construction dudes. It sounds like they're hammering something. You saw them with the fence. You assume they're probably hammering at the fence. You don't hear anything from the guy in the guard booth except the occasional, "Whoa, look at them."
Oh my god.
And yeah, crickets. But
That was good driving, Shibuya. I've never seen somebody do that
it
in
was
a.
ace driving.
I've never seen somebody do that with a remote control car.
It's like Formula 1, whatever that
Thanks
was.
for taking care of her.
Yeah, I would hate to get your little car destroyed right after you make it.
Mez, can I have the car when it's finished? When I'm finished with it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, thank you so much.
It
Mind
was made in your likeness.
Oh,
Mind you, I was subtracting 2 from all of those rolls, considering that this is little button wheels rolling on and you're just blowing the difficulty check out of the water. So bravo. Give yourself 4 driving IP.
Hey, how about how I put those buttons on, Mio?
Give yourself 5 jury rig IP, because that was a genius idea. I love it.
GM.
And Highlander, give yourself 2 what is it, interface IP.
Yeah.
Hell of an effort. Just the dice were unkind to you today.
It's okay. They've been with me when I've needed them most. So, thank you.
I think I've been rolling poopy.
D-Res, give yourself 1 IP just for
For the crap
constant
roll.
moral support that you've
Thank you.
provided the group. Moral support / comic relief.
Oh man. Okay, let me be cool. Okay.
All right, so 15 minutes left. Not to time pressure you. Do you want to? It sounds like you're done here. What do you want to do next?
The pink hound.
Yeah.
The big
Let's just go have a
hound.
good time. Let's go have a good time in a pig hound. And if we see something, we
Right.
see something.
All right. You ready to move the maps? I'm excited for this.
Yeah, move
Oh,
the
yeah.
maps.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
And
Oh.
help me out.
I can hear the
Are you
music.
getting music?
Yeah.
And do you?
Oh, yeah.
What do you see? Only the upper right corner, or do you see everything?
I
think we see everything.
See
Everything.
I think. Yeah, can see everything.
You see the bar and the layout and everything?
I
Yeah.
can see
Yeah.
here. I can see there. I
Oh,
can see
damn it.
here.
Okay.
Do you want me not to see it? I didn't see it.
No,
I'm not
it's all
close
right.
enough.
I just wanted to do it as kind of a big
Wash your
reveal surprise. Is it Drez would recognize this as
This is
the
dope.
club from our 2020 campaign.
I'm digging the music's a take on Massive Attack's Angel, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just whatever's in the Roll20 jukebox.
Ah, okay. Very cool.
So yeah, this is the Pink Hound. At the door, the bouncers kind of look you guys up and down, a little distastefully. You're clearly not dressed as nicely as the other, mostly younger crowd. You see, kind of, some are outside smoking cigarettes, talking, drinking, whatever. People going in and out. That said, they don't turn you away. The place is not super busy, and you imagine every drink sold probably counts. So the entrance is here in the bottom right corner.
Oh, you need me to do that?
Oh, gotcha.
Bring you all to the proper size.
There we go.
Hey, I know that guy. It's my friend Rico. He's playing. Let's go say hi to Rico.
Rico, sure. Rico.
Rico. He's named after something he used to be able to do to people. Rico'd them. I remember watching programs when I was a nipper. Not fun to get Rico'd.
Yeah, so over at the kind of DJ booth stage area over here, these are all just random people, all these circles. You see Rico. You also see Megan McDuffie. That was her name?
Nah, she's someone I don't think I've met.
You recognize her. She was the with the band that played at Sucker Punch Saturday.
Okay. I do remember. Yes, I do. Okay.
The night that you guys were heroes.
Every night we're heroes in my mind.
I'm absolutely certain that's true. So yeah, they're Rico seems to be like, it seems like it's Megan's set and Rico's just kind of bouncing in the back and kind of playing incidental stuff on a keyboard at the side of her beat mixing.
Sweet.
You see, like I said, a predominantly younger crowd. I mean, everyone's all around your age, 20, the young 20s-ish. To the left, there is a balcony area, and you can clearly see some of the a couple more of these bouncer guys, which I didn't actually place there. Oops.
He's a big boy.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of standing at attention in the front, and a few older, very hip-looking, fashionable people up there. Oops. Shibu, you've grown.
Shibuya's making an entrance as she always does.
And yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of people here. It is by no means is this a packed house, considering it's Friday night, in Night City. But you know,
Have I still got my deck and stuff on me? Or did I have to leave that?
Would they take that at the door? Give me a persuasion check.
Key. That is cool.
Oh man.
Oh please let me tell. Don't take my deck away from me. I love it. I can't go nowhere without it. You understand that, Chambers? No.
Give me another D10 roll. Oh wait, no, it already took it away from you, right?
No. That's not that.
Oh,
that's...
because you didn't do it through the sheet. So yeah, another D10.
Damn,
Oh,
dude.
Oh, another one?
Yeah.
That's about as bad as it can get. Go ahead and roll another D10. Let's just see how bad it can be. Okay. So you're at 11 minus...
So that's a 6. Isn't it?
1 + 1.
11 it's at 11 minus 6.
That's
So I
it?
think you're at... Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because... So 11 is your combination of stats for persuasion, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was adding the 1. I was thinking it was 12 minus. I get you. Okay. If the 1 doesn't count, then.
Right. So the 1 is the subtractor. So what your result on the 1 is
gotcha.
gets subtracted. So your
So
first
then-
one, you get the 1, so you're at 12, but you subtract another
so that's
1.
11, then minus
So then
5
you're
is
11,
6.
then minus 5 is 6, right?
Okay.
So as you guys go into the club, the bouncer's like looking at you, and he's obviously unimpressed with your attire, but he motions you in because there's no queue waiting to get in. He gives everyone the customary pat down. Basically asks you to T-pose and waves the wand over you. When he gets to you, Highlander, he taps the back of the metal detector wand against the deck that's in your spaldron or whatever.
Yeah.
He says, listen, Jew said, no video games in here. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, understood. No playing, absolutely. I'm just here to listen to the music.
I don't think you do. And he reaches down and basically pulls the plug that connects your headset trodes to your deck, and wraps it around his meaty ham hock sized fist and tucks it in his jacket pocket and says, "You behave yourself, you can grab this on the way out. You got me?" He's looking at you.
I'm just my eyes are nearly welling with tears. That's my baby.
Yeah, okay, go over to the bar and buy yourself a beer. You can cry into it.
Come on, buddy. It's okay. We'll get it back.
It's taking me days.
I take him. I look up behind him. God, you're so mean. Come on, man. Come on. It's okay.
The bouncer just snarls at you.
Oh,
Let's go
Oh,
dance
my
it
dick.
off.
Let's go dance it off.
Just need a dance. In a circle and dance, honey.
oh, okay. If you think it'll help. What a mean bouncer. I'll not forget that. Just wait. He'll be finding at some point all his friends getting nasty emails filled with that horse porn like downloaded off the Express chat manager's page. I won't forget.
All right. So it sounds like their first set is just coming to an end. There's some polite appreciation from the crowd. The few people that were up around the DJ booth dancing kind of, shake their heads. There's general approval from the crowd. It was a good set. You liked the music. Megan makes an announcement. Hey, thank you guys for coming out tonight, listening to Rico. Let's hear another round of applause for his awesome set from earlier. You guys are in the presence of greatness. I hope you realize that. All you youngsters out there, I'm looking at you. The crowd, again, gives a little round of applause, a little more enthusiastic this time. Apparently Rico had a pretty good little set. Rico looks weirdly abashed and like he wants to hide under a rock, but he just smiles and nods. And Megan says, yeah, we're gonna take a little break. Everyone belly up to the bar, tip your waitress, and yeah, Friday night, Pink Hound, woo! And
Whoa!
the best I could come up with.
That's okay.
And that's
Yeah!
where we're gonna freeze frame.
Okay.
Sweet.
Until next week.
Okay.
I would have given
Okay,
it the
cool.
Monster Squad howl, except for the fact that someone took my deck away from me.
Do
Sorry.
you want to do the Monster Squad howl?
Fine.
As you
Yeah.
do that, Megan, it draws Megan's attention, and she immediately is like, "Oh shit!" and starts walking her way toward you guys with Rico and freeze frame.
Sweet.
Thanks, Romeo.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
It was fun.
Great session, man. Man, thanks a lot.
Wait, sorry to run, but I gotta take care of Molly.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
no,
cool.
well,
That's cool.
You know,
Yeah.
it's so cool that you're able to juggle it. I know how difficult it is.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, guys. See ya.
See ya.
Yeah,
Bye,
we
Liz.
we tried to mute the mics, and sometimes it, she's like, ah! I'm like,
No, totally understood.
Is that
Yeah.
is that Shibuya's outfit for the club?
Yeah, that's
I'm
going
gonna
out
switch.
outfit.
I'll be right behind.
Cool.
Oh, you have a going out outfit? Sweet.
Nice.
You keep that in your cab?
Yeah, always. You always gotta have it. You gotta have it on hand.
That is swank as fuck. So if that's what you're
you.